Dara here from the Spirit Box podcast. I have some exciting news that I want to share with you all. This December on the 16th and 17th, I've been invited by the House of Sofiel to talk about Djinn in an event called Djinn and Tonic. So it's a magical weekend exploring the nature and energy of the Djinn. And during 2 days, you will learn about the history of the Djinn from the descriptions in the Quran, Sufism, Lilith, King Solomon, the medieval Kabbalah, and the Book of Wonders. And use this as inspiration to make a story or a storyboard. So it's a combination of folklore and art workshops, and of course a lot of Djinn. So there's something for everybody there. There will also be a guided visualization to help you create your own design or painting, reflecting your personal relationship with the Djinn. And the last session of the first day examines Djinn in literature, and then the evening will be rounded off with a bonfire and a real Djinn and Tonic bar. And the second day addresses Djinn and Djinn magic by looking at sorcery, scrying, dreams as tools for divination and other tools for divination. And it's a residential course. It's 2 nights accommodation at a UK manor house. It includes meals, refreshments, the Djinn, naturally, the alcoholic kind, and course tuition and materials. The venue for the weekend is Unstone Grange, which is between Sheffield and Chesterfield in the UK. So yeah, it's going to be a jam-packed weekend, loads of different activities and workshops and sessions. So if that sounds like your bag, then do come along. It's hosted by the House of Sofiel, and I'll link to the details of their website below, and that's where you can book the weekend. There's a few places left, so do get on it if you want to come to the weekend. And if you do, I'll see you there, and we will talk in depth about the Djinn. And just to give you a taster of some of the stuff you can expect, I'll be going through some of my own experiences with the Djinn, particularly in Delhi, and take you through the photographic work and experiences that I had while I was shooting that story. We'll be talking about Djinn magic, and there's numerous magical techniques from many cultures, including Mesopotamia, Greece, Egypt, and India, that have been incorporated into Arabic magic. And the majority of Islamic esoteric texts provide a range of spells for conjuring Djinn, whether for learning secret information, performing specific tasks, or using them to find buried treasure. And because they are directed to the Djinn and devils as well as God, these are sometimes seen as illegal types of sorcery or sihir. Things like al-mandal, which is essentially a type of scrying where people search in the matters of al-ghayab, the unseen, and conjure the Djinn, and it's done using seals. Or ishtikara, which is a type of method of seeking divine guidance through dreams, and it's a licensed type of magic and it's performed with Allah's help. However, there is a form of ishtikara which is seen as forbidden when the person is seeking the aid of a Djinn. There's invocation, the complex rites of Djinn subordination as described in the Arab magical treaties, very similar to what you see in Western grimoires. There's rings and talismans. King Solomon, of course, was the most famous owner of a ring to command the Djinn, and there is a description of the Djinn, of this particular ring, in the Sun of Knowledge, or Shams al-Marif. And however, there are formulas and instructions to create rings of various purposes for specific Djinns, king and queens. And we'll talk about the Queen. The Queen is one's constant companion. Similar to the Indian Yakshini, summoning or contacting involves thousands of repetitions of mantras and names. That's just a taster of one of the sessions. There's going to be a number of different lectures that I'll be doing, covering the history of the Djinn, the different types of Djinn, how they manifest, where they're from in the world, lots of different stuff, and then we'll go through various different accounts of people's experiences, and I'll correlate that with people's experiences with the fairies and how some of our British and Irish fairy folklore overlaps quite neatly with Djinn lore. So there's going to be lots there for everyone, and I really hope you'll join me. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, click the link below, and hopefully I'll see you there and we can have a chat over a Djinn. Take care and talk soon. Bye.